Alright guys, hopefully you just watched my first video. If you haven't checked out Save the Marriage System, I'll link it again below, you can go check it out. Strongly recommend it. And there's also another video after this too, so if you find value in this, go on and click on the next video and watch that one as well. But I just wanted to talk to you about the importance of making proactive choices in your marriage. And there's a good chance that if your marriage is on life support, at least one or both of you took a passive role to your marriage. And I hate to say it, I hate to be that person, but that person was me. I took a passive role in my marriage, and I there was stuff that I complained about her in marriage counseling. I tell the counselor she just doesn't understand. She's too critical of me. She's smarter than I am. She's better at things than I am. She and I kept deflecting it back onto as if it was both of our issues. When in reality the real issue was me. She was smarter than me because she learned stuff and I didn't learn stuff. She practically, while I sat around and watched football, or when I was out cutting grass or whatever, and just to get out of the house because I was bored or just watch TV, she was looking up articles, looking up videos, looking up how-tos on how to build chemistry, how to reignite the sexual spark, how to do this, how to do that. Looking up getaways, looking up trips. I was not doing that. She was better than me because again, she was researching stuff. If something needed to be fixed, she researched how to fix it. So she was better than me at that. And she was critical of me because I wasn't doing these things. I wasn't doing what it took. I wasn't putting in the effort she was putting in, and I thought I was. But I wasn't, and I was so stupid and foolish for thinking I was. And so I thought I was doing enough. I thought our marriage was just toxic. Not toxic, but I thought it just wasn't working. There's something that was off. And I thought it was both of us. It wasn't. It was me. And I realized it was me as soon the day I left. The day I left the house and we went to the courthouse, signed our papers, and I drove from Wyoming to California to be with my sister. I knew that day the issue was me. There was no doubt about it. The issue was me. And then I already recommended the system to you, Save the Marriage System. I, as if I didn't already know it already, that system strictly underlined it like 35 times and then bolded it and then made it about 25 font sizes bigger. I was the issue. I was not proactive. And when I was proactive, I was doing it in the wrong way. At counseling, I was proactive in the wrong way. I was deflecting blame. I didn't want to be the sole reason why we were at counseling. So I kept deflecting blame and saying it was her. She makes me do this. She makes me think this way. She makes me seek other things. It was me. It was me. I can't tell you how much pain that I have. The only time I'm happy, I've been away, separated / divorced from my wife for going on 2.5 months now. The only time I'm happy is when I completely block out the fact that I was married, that my ex-wife is now living alone with my dog, with our dog, who's my son. I refer to him as my son because I love him too. The only time I'm happy is when I block that out. I pretend that didn't happen, and I blissfully ignore it and just move forward and pretend like I don't have that in my very recent past. And also when I dream at night. Because when I dream at night, sometimes my wife is in them. And sometimes we're really happy. And it's like nothing happened. And it makes me so happy I don't want to wake up. And when I wake up, it's the most painful moment you can experience. Well, I don't want to say that because there's also more painful things you can experience than that, like the loss of a child. I don't want to pretend like I know what that's like. I don't know what that's like. But waking up in the morning after having a dream of happiness with my ex-wife and realizing it's all gone, that sucks. That I don't wish that on anyone. I think you owe it to yourself to check that link below, go over there, watch the video, read the description, see if it will help you. See if you want your marriage this badly. And if your partner isn't contributing, I think it's worth a shot. It's worth a shot. I wasn't contributing. My wife could have tried this. My ex-wife could have tried this. And I'm not guaranteeing it would have worked. But it would have been a heck of a lot better than how we did it. And I wish I would have found this. I wish I would have been the proactive one. I was never that proactive one. My wife was. She's still my wife. Even if the court says we're not, even if she says we're not, even if my hand doesn't have a ring on it anymore, she's still my wife. Click on the link below.